Hello everyone. Good evening, Sudha ma'am. Good evening, everyone. First of all, please confirm me once about audio and video quality. I hope I'm audible. I hope screen is also clear. Then we will be starting this session. Okay. So let's start this session. As you can see, this is your demo session of your case study. Yes. And this is going to be live for 40 to 45 minutes. And this is going to be common session in your paid class as well as on your YouTube. Correct. So if you want to continue this case study practice, you can enroll in our batches. Now, how to enroll it, I will tell you afterwards. But before that, let's start and let's understand why case study is a very required and very important aspect from your CIB point of view. So let's start then, and I welcome everyone who are joining from YouTube. So welcome everyone to our channel, which is JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. If I introduce myself, my name is CA Aarti Pathak, and here I am teaching you and I'm sharing my experience related to ABFM. And as you know, ABFM is a you can say subject which includes your both the things, practical also, numericals also. Yes, so this is going to be a very important session in which we are not just discussing the case study, but also your PYQ case study topics or PYQ MCQs also. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Yes, everyone. So let's first discuss why this case studies pattern or how much weightage you can expect from this side. So as I was saying about your ABFM, so ABFM consists both the things. Yes, that is your theory also. And second side, you can see that is your numericals also. Yes. Let me just give you one quick introduction of your ABFM. So in theories, you have two modules. That is your module A plus module D. And in numericals means not direct numericals. Again, you have theories also in this. You have theory plus numericals. Yes. So in that you have your module B plus C. But if you say about the case study, so what we assume that always your theoretical concepts or topics will be asked in your case study part. But this is not the pattern what IFBF is actually using. IFBF, your institute, they are using case study from any module. Yes, they can ask a case study from any module like A or D or B or C. There is no such pattern that case study means only and only A and D. No, that is false. They can ask from any particular module. Sometimes they're asking numerical case studies based on analysis, based on comparison between two companies. Yes, they are asking case studies based on your C module, in which they're asking theory topics from your C. Correct. So all these things are very important. And if you ask me the weightage of case study, that is going to be, of course, your 30 to 40 marks. Now, how this 30 to 40 marks is actually bifurcated. For every one case study, for every, you can say, case study, you will get 5 MCQs. Okay. Means for one case study, you are going to solve 5 marks MCQ. And generally, they're asking 2 to 3 or max to max, they can ask 5 case studies in your paper. And that can be in the combination of, you can say, theory, numerical, theory plus numerical, any part. So in this batch, I'm not just going to cover your theory side. I'm also going to cover your numerical side. Okay, what type of questions they can frame from your May 25? What are the, you can say, assumptions we have made here? So that is what also covered here. Yes, so we will be doing all your PYQs, just not from your May 25, and we will be covering your May 25 in this particular uh, batch. Along with that, we will be covering your November 24 and May 24. Yes, I will try to complete max to max topics so that you can revise with me. You can understand what topics, which are the concepts you see again and again for your revision purpose. Just wait a second. Yes. Okay. So this is going to be, you can say, comprehensive batch if you want to do your practice, if you want to actually work with your concepts along with the case study pattern. So case study is one thing which we will be covering here. Along with that, we will be solving your MCQs also, some direct MCQs, or you can say I will give a few questions based on your without new, options also. है ना? Without option pattern is again very common in your CIB. So I will be covering this pattern also because this is the final batch in which you can do your revision. If you know the concepts and if you're not working towards your practice, then it is of no use. You need to understand the concept. You need to practice that concept. So it is kind of two things which you need to add for your CI. So everyone, if you have done with your concepts, if you have done with your, conceptual clarity, then it's time for revision. And how you can do it? You can do this revision practice only with our this upcoming batch, which is your CIB case study batch. No, this is not the batch for your CIB 26. This is a batch for the summer 21. Yes, as in starting also we discussed this part that this is the batch especially for the CIB December 25. This is not your batch for upcoming. Okay, so this is specifically exam focused batch. So bankers, now it's your turn. You need to decide whether you want to practice or you want to just give randomly this paper. Audio is fluctuating. Just wait a second. Or again, the problem is when I'm turning back, my audio is fluctuating. Is this the problem? Okay, so let me hold this mic and let's continue then. Okay, so I hope everyone understood this part that what we are going to cover. Yes, we are going to cover all four modules in pattern of your case study and pattern of MCQ and pattern of without option also. So this is one quick way of solving many questions if you want to solve it. Because so many times we all are asking, "No, please provide more questions. We want to do more practice. We want to go for more practice." Then this is going to be your um, final. Okay, just give me one moment. Just wait a second. Sudha ma'am, please refresh it once because from back team I just got the information that from our end our video is okay and fine. Okay, so everyone, if you are facing a problem during the session, refresh it or try to re-log in. Then I think after that you can find this classes. Okay. So this is about your ABFM and about this batch. So let's quickly solve one case study and let's see how much we can recall our concepts and let's talk about our concepts only. Okay. So let's start with the first question on your screen. This is your first case study. Please try to solve it and let's see about how much we know through our concepts. So Priya is the project manager at a digital marketing agency working on a crucial campaign for a premium brand. Now her team consists of Kabira, visual design, Veera, content strategist, and Imran, a client coordination lead. Now, at the beginning of the project, Priya held a kick-off meeting. Now, kick-off meeting is generally held in your initial time period. Yes, this is one term used when you are conducting first-time meeting for any particular project, in which you will be calling all your board of directors, all important members, in which you will be discussing about your project, what is this project, how you will be proceeding. That is the meaning of kick-off meeting. Yes, to clarify objectives, assign responsibilities, and establish timelines. Now, Kabir preferred receiving instructions through detailed emails, whereas Meera was more comfortable with oral discussions. Imran, who stayed in constant touch with the client, needed short and quick updates through the instant messages. Now, Priya accommodated these differences by arranging weekly review meetings, sending summary emails afterward, and using instant messaging for time sensitive communication. Right. However, despite a structured approach, miscommunication occurred when Kabir misinterpreted a creative. Okay, everything fluctuate over. Okay. So, however, despite her structured approach, a miscommunication occurred when Kabir misinterpreted a creative guideline shared verbally, now causing a delay in the design stage to prevent such issues in the future. Now, Priya introduced a new practice that is documenting all major decisions and sharing meeting minutes with the entire team. With this improved communication system in place, the project progressed smoothly and was delivered on time. So basically, strong appreciation from the client also they receive. So this is one case study based on a team in which they are starting a new project and they also assign responsibilities to each and every one. Now let's start with the question and let's solve the first MCQ based on this. So Priya conducted a kick-off meeting at the beginning of the project mainly to do what? To assign additional workload to the team. B, to clarify project goals, roles, and timelines. C, to identify team members' weaknesses. Or D, discuss salary increment. Clearly, we never talked about this part, Hannah. So we can eliminate your D part. Now, you have four options. Remember, when you are going with the case study, now, you need to focus on your elimination method. Elimination method means you need to eliminate your unnecessary options. Like B is totally unnecessary option here. Correct. Now they are assigning any additional workload that which they are talking about? No. Any identification team members' weaknesses? No. We are not identifying anyone's weaknesses here. Correct. We are talking about project goals, timelines, authorities. That is what we are doing with this meeting. So basically, kickoff meeting is the first or initial meeting which you are conducting here. Yes, so correct answer is going to be your answer B. Very good. Now, let's see the next question based on it. Now, which communication method did Kabir prefer for receiving instructions? Now, there are so many ways through which you can communicate. But which is the method here Kabir used for messaging? Instant messaging, phone calls, detailed mails, or verbal briefing. Okay, everyone. So, if I show you again this particular case study. So Kabir preferred receiving instructions through detailed emails. Yes. And Meera was more comfortable with oral discussions and Imran constantly they are touch with the client. So I think we got your answer for the second um, MCQ, that is instant messaging, no. Phone calls, no. Verbal briefings, no. Correct answer is answer C. Correct. Now, coming to your next question, which talks about why did Imran require quick and concise update? Imran is the third team member, and why is requiring quick and concise updates? Because he had limited time. He is managing the company's finance. He is frequently interacting with the client, or he works remotely. So the correct answer is going to be he is interacting frequently with your clients. Yes. So correct answer is answer. Remember, this is one of the very easiest, you can say, case study, average case study. This is not a difficult case study. In exam also, they're not giving this simple case studies. This is just the beginning. That's why we are going with the very easiest type of case study. Okay, everyone? Chaliye. Next. What caused the delay in the design stage of the project? Improper planning, server issues, Kabir misunderstood the guideline, communicated verbally, or client changed the requirements. Now, what do you think? Why there is a delay in design stage of the process? Because there is no proper planning. No, this is wrong. There was any issue in your server. No. Client changed the requirements. There is no such point given in our case study. Correct answer is Kabir misunderstood a guideline completely. But so this is based on your you can say theory part and direct easiest case study solved. So let's see now next question. What corrective measure that Priya implement to avoid future miscommunication? A. Increasing team meetings twice a day, conducting communication training sessions, C. Documenting key decisions and sharing meeting minutes, or D. Assigning new team members. We never discussed anything related to new team members. Yes. Increasing team meetings twice a day, no. Again, we are conducting weekly meetings and conducting communication training sessions. No, we are not giving any sessions to anyone. Though we are documenting now key decisions and we are making minutes of meet. Yes, that is MOF. So correct answer is answer again C. Okay, chali. So you can see here one of the case study which is very basic one, very easy one. Now let's see one more case study, and this is going to be your numerical case study. So basically in this session I'm going to solve and I'm going to discuss two case studies, one based on the theory, one of the easiest. And next is going to be your numerical case study. Like what type of pattern now IIBF is asking in your exam. Yes, so let's solve your next case study. This is going to be your second. Now, two companies, you have company A and company B, are evaluating similar projects. Now, both require an initial investment of 5 lakhs. Okay. So, as per your first two lines, you have two companies, company A and company B. And initially, when you are investing, you have 5 lakhs, correct? Next, the cash inflows for the next 3 years are as given below. You have company A cash inflow that is going to be year 1, 2, and 3, 1 lakh 20, 2 lakh 20, 2 lakh 40. Company B cash inflows, you have year 1, 2, and 3, that is 2 lakhs, 1 lakh 60, and 2 lakh 80. So these are the cash flows for each company. Okay. And remember what is the initial investment? That is 5 lakhs. Both the companies will be using for the same type of project. Now, both companies want to determine which project recovers the investment faster using payback period method. Okay. Ultimately, we are going to use your payback period method, and these companies are going to evaluate. And as an observer or as an analyst, we are going to understand which company will give you faster payback period. But we need to read your question also. But before that, let me tell you what is the meaning of payback period method. This is your non-discounted method. This is your non-discounting method. Now, as per this method, we are not going to use any time value of money. There is no time value of money we are going to apply. Means directly we can apply your method. So, what is the formula we can? What is the meaning of payback period method? In how many years you can get back your invested amount. And this is what we calculate with the help of payback period method. So now we are going to understand about means now we are going to read your MCQs. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Let's see what they are asking. What is the cumulative cash inflow for company A at the end of year? Now, cumulative means what? Cumulative means summation or you can say addition of all the years. This is what this is going to be additional addition all years. That is what cumulative. So if I'm telling you to calculate for end of second year means you are going to add first year plus second. Yes, you are going to add these 2 years cash flow. And for which company they are talking about? Company A. 1 lakh 80 and 2 lakh 20. So this is going to be 1 lakh 80 plus 2 lakh 20. So what is the answer here? 1 lakh 80 plus 2 lakh 20. Yes, this is going to be your fourth. Correct? One of the easiest question, and remember cumulative cash inflows are important aspect when you are calculating your payback period method. Chalo. So this is about your first question. Now let's read your second one. Now, based on the cash flows, what is the payback period of company B? Now we need to calculate your payback period method, and for this company we need to calculate this time. We need to calculate for company B. Yes. So let's see the data of company B. You have year 1, 2, and 3. What are your cash flows here? That is 2 lakh, 1 lakh 60, and 2 lakh 8. Yes. So basically, we need to calculate how much. Acha, 5 lakhs is your invested amount. And what is your invested amount? 5 lakhs. So company will calculate for how many years that we need to calculate now. And basically, we need to recover your 5 lakhs. So let's calculate your payback. You need to first calculate your cumulative cash flows. So for the first year, you have recovered from this project. If you apply, use here 5 lakhs, that is going to be 2 lakhs. In your second year, if you add with the second year, your cumulative value will be there. That is 1 lakh 60 plus 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs 60. Now, if you add this 2 lakh 80 plus 3 lakh 60, this is going to be 6 lakh 40. But payback period method tells you to stop calculating if you recover your invested amount. As soon as you recover your invested amount, you will not calculate it further. And you need to stop it there only. So how much we want extra? We want 3 lakhs minus 5 lakhs. So how much we want to recover in your third year? 5 lakhs minus 3 lakh 60. We want only 1 lakh 40 in your third year. But if you work for whole year, if you work for 12 months, you are recovering 2 lakh 8. So you will apply, you can apply here that unilateral method, that is for 12 months if you are generating 2 lakh 80,000. So in how many months you can get 1 lakh 40? So your answer is going to be payback period method equal to up to 2 years you will work for full 12 months. Then in your third year you will be taking 1 lakh 40. This is the requirement, and total amount is equal to 2 lakh 80. So if you solve it, that is 1 lakh 40 divided by 2 lakh 80. This is going to be 2.5 years. And this is your answer. As you can see, this is your without option question. Correct, Sudha ma'am. This is your 2.5 years. Hana? And this is based on your concept or pattern, which is without option question. Yes, so here we cover your two patterns, that is your case study and your without option question. So I hope everyone got this, how to solve your payback period method. Now let's see your next method here. Next question, I mean. So if the company's maximum acceptable payback period is 3 years, which project qualifies? A only company A, B only company B, C both A and B, D neither of them. Now we know what is the payback period for company B. Just now we calculated it. That is 2.5 years. Now we need to calculate for company A. So if you visit to this question again, you know it, what are the cash inflows? You have 1 lakh 80, 2 lakh 20, yes, and 2 lakh 40. So first we need to calculate here again cumulative cash flows. Means we need to calculate till we can recover your 5 lakhs. So for the first year, it is going to be 1 lakh 80. For the second year, you need to add with the 2 lakh 20. So this is going to be your 4 lakhs. If you add here 2 lakh 40, this is going to be 6 lakh 40. But we are not going to work for 6 lakh 40. We need to only recover remaining 1 lakh. If we want only 1 lakh. So if you work for 12 months, you can get 2 lakh 40. So in how many months you can recover your 1 lakh? That is what we need to calculate now. And that is the requirement of payback. So for that 2 years, you will work for 12 months. But for the third year, you will take 1 lakh divided by your 2 lakh 40. And this is going to be 1 lakh divided by 2 lakh 40 plus 2. So this is approx 2.41 years. Okay, that is 2.41 years. So for the company A, you have payback period that is 2.41 years. Now, if you read the option again, before that, let's read the question. What is the maximum acceptable payback period if your time period is 3 years? So basically, you cannot just go with the A or B. You need to go with the both the projects. Yes, both the companies are eligible for, as per this payback time period. Correct. So the correct answer is yes. Answer C. Both A and B, now they are qualified in this. Sorry. Let's read the next one. Which of the following is a major limitation of the payback period method? Now they're asking about limitations, about drawback. Yes, so A, it considers the time value of money. B, it ignores cash flows after the payback period. C, it provides accurate profitability ranking. It considers all project risks accurately. Now, limitation here is not only your time value of money. This is not your major limitation. Yes, this is one of the way through which you can evaluate your correct. So basic or you can say major limitation or drawback is it ignores the cash flows after the payback period. You are not going to consider till the end of the life of that project. You are going to stop your calculation as soon as you recover your invested amount. So that is why correct answer is your answer D. Yes, we are not calculating based on profitability. For the profitability, you calculate ARR, accounting rate of return. That is why not C is your answer. It considers all project risk accuracy. No, we are not calculating any risk, profitability. Yes, we are calculating in how many years you can recover your invested amount. So, in this session, we solved two type of patterns based on your case study. That is one theory pattern and next is your numerical pattern. Yes, and both the patterns were very easy. But remember, slowly and gradually, we will increase our difficulty level also. And again, I am saying if you want to complete your concepts, again, if you want to complete your practice along with me, you can join this batch, everyone. So if you want to join, how you can enroll in it, let me guide you. So like to our official website, that is yes, and in that you need to click on your core courses, your JIIB, and your attempt is CIB December 25, everyone. Now, if you see here, you have your CIB Mahapak 2.0, you have CIB Increment Mahapak. If you are having these two Mahapaks, then you are having free access to this particular batches. Okay, so no need to re-enroll in it. If you haven't enrolled in any such Mahapak, then of course you need to re-enroll in this case study batch. So this one is a bilingual one, and this is your case English case study batch, in which you will be getting all the case studies, MCQs, PYQs of your 4 compulsory subjects. That is your ABFM, yes, then your BRBL, ABM, BFM. Because not only in ABFM you are getting the case study, in all remaining 3 subjects also you will be getting case study. And you require practice, and you can see timings are also as per your availability. Now, if you want to buy it, you can use one coupon code. Please don't directly pay this 3848 amount. Before that, you can use one coupon code, that is Y895. If you apply it here, you can see huge discount is given to you. That is up to 80% off, and you need to pay only around 3499. But if you purchase the same batch through under 24/7 application, yes, this application is freely available in your Google Store, or if you're using iPhone, then in that also it is freely available. You can just download it, and by that, if you use Y895, you will get up to 80% off. And because you are using the app, you will get 1% additional off points. Means total off you can get, that is 81%. But remember, coupon code is very much required. Otherwise, you will be paying higher amount in your this part. Okay. So, paid candidates, don't go anywhere. We are going to continue our session. For all the backgrounds, if you're watching from YouTube, then do join the session. And every day we are going to conduct this case study batch at 8 p.m. Okay. So, take a decision fast, because now you have around only 13 to 14 days for your CIB exam. So it's right time to start your preparation. It's right time to do the revision. Most important. Correct? So all the very best, everyone. And I've given you how to enroll it, and what I'm going to do in this particular batch, that is also discussed. So thank you, everyone. If you have joined from YouTube, paid candidates, we will continue the session. Just 2 minutes, and then we will be proceeding with